my signature, like, oh, you can't see me.
Oh.
That's okay.
No, go for it.
Moment miss, okay. Whew.
There you go. So, Chris is here. We are going to do a photo shoot, video shoot, and we thought we'd bring you along for a little behind the scenes action. You know, as entrepreneurs, we have to do photo shoots from time to time. Not that we ever want to, but facts. But a lot of it's going to be gear oriented, so I don't have to be on camera the whole time, which is good. And yeah, so but a lot of it is also like me stuff. You know, because
so selfish.
I know, so selfish.
Yeah.
So center focused.
So
But it does feel that way, like sometimes, right? When we're doing these things, because we need website pics and social pics and all of that, like it feels vain to a lot of everybody. But I'm here to encourage you to do it anyway, because it is actually very helpful to you in running your business. I see Danielle in the house, Kathleen, Roy, Paul, Marcus. Say hi, check in. Where are you watching from? And yeah, when was the last time you did a photo shoot? Let me know that as well. So, hey, Callie, I forgot to ask you, can you post the link on social? Because I forgot to ask you to do that because I couldn't get a link because I didn't schedule this one. Behind the scenes all around now. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do, so we've got some of the stuff that we're doing is behind the scenes here in my Bold Video bundle setup, because we need some stuff for the website. We're also going to, y'all ignore my mess, I'm decluttering. So
that's what they all say.
That's what they all say. I'm just hoarding. But you'll see some messes. But I also have a pile of clothes here. Say hi, Abs. Abby hasn't seen Chris in a long time. We got the gang back together, except Callie's not here. So I gathered a whole bunch of clothes. I won't use all of them, but you know, I have to do change of outfits and things like that. So I was trying to like, and you know me in yellow now. Yellow's become my color, so I had to gather all the yellow stuff. So I gathered, you know, a whole bunch of clothes to kind of swap in and out of outfits today. So that'll be fun. I used to, so y'all don't probably know this, but I used to do modeling in Miami for a little while when I was, you know, young. And
so you do like taking pictures of yourself.
Shut up, Chris. You know, I used to like have to change literally on the beach of on Miami Beach, you know, like change like with a sheet around me that people would be holding up. That was always awkward. I don't have to do that today, so that's great.
You have your own bathroom.
I have my own bathroom, which is fantastic. All right, so let's, if you guys have questions, just throw them out. Chris just got here, so we haven't had a chance to.
She's told me nothing.
I've told him nothing.
He's like, well, learn about it while we go live. I'm like, all right.
What the plan is today. So how about you guys hear the plan along with Chris? What say you? If you have any questions, drop them with a Q in front of the question, whether it's about this stuff or just random tech questions that you have on your mind. Okay. So I did tell you, pull out your gear. I did tell you that we were going to be doing a variety of types of things. So like, you're in my kitchen now. So.
I am. Oh, yeah.
Well,
we are. We all are.
I'm like, did I clean my kitchen?
It is actually the cleanest place.
It's actually the cleanest place in this entire
room. Don't put the camera anywhere else.
Hello, Raj from India. Nice to see you. This is fun, James says. Awesome. Chris says fancy kitchen. I freaking love my kitchen. Okay, just side note. It has like a huge island here. It's beautiful. The owners of my apartment, I mean, just did a fantastic job. They renovated this It was a 1920s building, and they really put some unique style into it. Anyway, that was besides the point. Okay, so I did tell you, Chris, that we were going to be doing a variety of stuff. So here's the list of things that we're doing. So I like to put like the list on paper.
Old school paper.
Well, old school, because
Super
then I don't have
throwback.
to like look at the computer constantly. And so we have the Bold Video Bundle set. So I have this set up with my kit. So the Bold Video Bundle is a paint by number style system to get the tech out of the way for you. So if you want a simple yet professional video setup, that's what we have. It's a single kit that I just teach you exactly how to assemble step by step, and how to get the software set up as well. So we want some promo pics of that, and that's going to be like the gear kind of from the back, gear from the front, full pic of the setup, and then like close-up shots of each individual piece of gear. And here's the thing, before we keep going, gear always gets very, like, especially black gear, right? It like gets so dusty. So I have my handy dust
Wand?
What
Maybe?
do we
I've
call
heard
this?
of
What do we call this? You've heard of it? Do you not dust at home?
Dust?
What's dust?
Never heard of it.
So we have the handy dust wand, we'll call it that, we'll go with his name. But I literally dusted, here, hold on, let me,
No, hold on.
sure. Whoa. So I literally dusted this before we got here, and look, there's already dust on there. And Paul Dixon hates when we have dusty pictures. So do I, but it's really difficult with gear. And so I'm gonna have to basically, while Chris is shooting, I'm gonna have to just keep an eye on it constantly and make sure there's no dust being settled on it. And it's not like I have a dusty place. It just happens everywhere. This happens everywhere on bad gear.
Just use AI.
Just use AI.
Just use
yeah, why
the
are
prompt.
we even doing
Yeah,
this?
use prompt, no dust.
Why are we even having a photo shoot when we can just use AI?
Exactly.
Oh my God, I forgot. Paul made an awesome AI happy birthday Abby thing, and I forgot to share it. I even asked him to do it. I'm sorry, Paul. I'll have to do that as a late thing. Chris might have a lens blower. Oh, do you have a lens blower?
I do, but not with me.
Well, how good are you?
I didn't know what to bring. I asked you.
Okay, so we'll continue.
I brought lens filter effects.
Sorry, that was you love what?
I brought lens filter effects.
Oh,
Look
nice.
at this thing.
Living in a city you have to dust weekly, Andre says. Yes, for sure. Hello, Sammy. Nice to see you. My kitchen is a castle. Mine, James. All right, so the back to the gear list. So we have that set up that we need to capture all of that.
Is it video or photos or both?
Both.
Okay.
But like just B-roll, like some like just kind of B-roll shots, but also like of me in it, like pretending that I'm using it type of thing. I'm not pretending.
You are.
Yes. We got to get the prompter in there and not prompter in there, and then over here on the white wall, we're gonna do some like pics of me in various outfits. And, just promo stuff, just website, social, kind of like different looks, different feels, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I wrote down confident, happy, Abby.
Abby. The Abby look.
The Abby look. And then sitting on my windowsill like I always do. Callie requested that. I don't know if how we'll use that, but like I always sit on my windowsill. I perch because these windows open in, not out, and I just love sitting there reading, working, thinking, journaling, any of that kind of stuff. So part of the thing, that when you're doing promo pics for your own stuff, part of it is like knowing what feels you want, like what what feel you want out of it, right? That helps you choose the locations, that helps you choose the outfits, that kind of stuff. And so for this, it's really about confidence. It's about kind of authenticity. And so with that, like anything that involves me, like we're going to do things in my zone. So the perching by the water, you know, things like that.
Ooh, location.
We're going on location. I told you that. I told you that.
Field trip.
We're going to go on a field trip today. We're not going to take you with us though, because I don't think we'll be able to multitask very well. Do bifold doors count as a wall? James, that is my Murphy bed. Is that what you mean? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Bifold doors? That is actually my Murphy bed right there, because I'm in an 850 square foot studio apartment. So, yeah, that's just like the only wall I have.
To open up to your bedroom. You could have lied.
I could have lied, but I don't do that very well. So, let's see. Then coffee shop as well. So like, you know, pictures of me with my laptop or drinking coffee and that kind of fun stuff. River.
Lifestyle.
And then, yeah, just lifestyle stuff. And usually when I do like a photo shoot, like I have a makeup artist, but honestly, last time I had a makeup artist, I felt like it just wasn't authentic. And so I'm going to hate the pictures probably.
Yeah.
But
Then
it's like a
they
mix.
see that, oh, she's all done up nice, and then you go watch her live, and you're
Right.
like,
And I'm like this.
No.
I don't look good.
Oh,
but like, you know, that's, I wanted it to feel authentic, you know, because that's really a core of my belief and my, you know, message in my videos. So I probably will hate the photos, not because of you.
Oh,
No.
That's fine.
They're
Don't
only
make
great.
trash.
No, not at all. But you know, like I think it's important. And then we have some gear, like specific gear that's outside of that I want to capture some pictures and B-roll of.
Sure.
That's it. So you want to show us what gear you have?
Well, hopefully I brought the right stuff now that I know what I'm doing.
Well, I told you we were going in and out.
I'm kidding. Well, I'm kidding. All right, so
Kidding.
luckily I brought ND filters since we're not going to be outside.
Yes.
So I brought ND filters. That's handy. I brought two cameras actually.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm shaky cam right now.
I brought. I haven't used this in like 5 years probably, so this will be fun.
Nice.
This is the Nikon D810.
Nice.
This is an awesome photography camera.
He likes Nikon.
Yeah, I bought a couple. Yeah, Nikon was my first one, and I just got stuck with them because then once you buy your lenses,
yeah,
and then
exactly.
it's like
Then
you're
you're stuck.
you're in that ecosystem now forever. So yeah, but I don't mind Nikon; it's pretty nice. So this is strictly for photos, which just to shoot with this guy, which is the portrait, which you
Nice
borrowed
lens.
for your trip.
Yes, when I went to Yellowstone,
Yeah.
I borrowed that.
You're
Thank
the
you so
you're the-
much.
You're the last one to use it.
Oh, nice. I
haven't used it
could have been
since.
using it this whole time.
Probably could have. Yeah, it's a 70 to 200. It's a great portrait lens.
I got some great photos from Yellowstone of, you know, animals and some amazing fox pictures with that lens. I really didn't share too many of those photos on social. I can't believe I didn't.
Wow. It was
I
just
need to
for
go
you.
back.
I like that. I actually don't share it. You experience it for yourself.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
share.
Well,
No,
right.
no, but I actually, that's actually like total side conversation, right?
Yeah.
Like I remember, sometimes these days, I feel like I don't share it's harder for me to be out on social than it used to be. It used to be that I would, like, for years, decades, like I was just sharing everything and anything. And these days I do choose to keep a lot to myself just because I feel like it's really important as a human being to not feel drained and like you always have to be in front of people.
Yeah.
I remember the moment that I had the thought. It took me years to act on it, but I was doing some video. This was back in like the Callie Lewis days, but I was doing video on in a helicopter over like the Hoover Dam, and I never looked up. I only looked through the camera lens to capture it, and I was like, you know, this is probably not a good thing.
No, you didn't experience it. You just watched it on a screen.
Exactly.
Which you get to watch it on a screen again when you go edit and all that stuff.
Right.
That's been my thing. So I've been trying to actually not record or share a lot, like everything. I've been trying to be very strategic.
Awesome.
Actually experience life.
Yeah, experience life.
Go.
And Chris has his own channel, so he knows, you know, the drill.
Yeah.
What's your channel?
Plug. Just another Chris.
Just another
Where
Chris.
I do instant photography. And I'm also now on Pat Flynn's channel, the Deep Pocket Monster. Not really on, well, you can see me in the background sometimes.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I do instant photography, Polaroid, Instax, all that good stuff.
Nice. All right, what else?
All right, so the main camera for whatever you shoot video with is the GH5 Classic, tried and true. The Micro Four Thirds, great camera. Autofocus doesn't really work that well. That's the only negative about this camera.
The what?
The autofocus is
Oh.
atrocious.
It's
Don't recommend it
atrocious.
to people unless you are a video shooter yourself, because you'll be manually focusing this the whole time. But it's a great camera. It has packed full of great features. What else do I have in here that's relevant? Check this out. This was sent to me.
Okay.
And I just got it. I haven't tried it, but it seems amazing.
Are we...
I don't know I don't know if we want to talk about the brand, but we can. I don't.
Well, I guess we are now.
We are now. But check this out. It is an inflatable LED light.
What?
And check this out. It's like I gotta blow it up. But,
No way. What?
but it's pretty fast. It's pretty
That's
fast.
awesome.
Yeah, right? And it has magnets on it, and it's like pretty bright. You gotta stick it to
Whoa.
stuff. Look at that. Well, it's a bad
That is
example.
bright.
Actually, I might.
You can stick it
Look
to
at
stuff?
that. Oh! As I break the computer.
Great, thanks, Chris.
But anyway, yeah, I just got this. I thought it was kind of cool. It's like
That's
portable.
super
It's
interesting.
RGB. It's pretty cool. It's made by Apero.
Apparel. An inflatable
Apparel.
light. Wait, how does it connect to things? Is it magnet?
Yeah, it's got magnets,
magnets,
on it.
okay.
Yeah. Or it has this like this little strap, so you can put it on a light stand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It has like little hooks, so you can mount it to stuff.
Nice.
Kind of cool. You can use it while you take your videos like this. You
Yeah.
can hold it.
You usually use that little, the little box light.
Yeah, actually, I didn't bring it this time.
You didn't? You always have
I
that
always
thing.
have it. And what's really cool is it has a button that you just press, and it releases the valve, and you just roll it up.
That's super cool. Everybody's like, wait, what is
Right?
this thing?
And if I remember, don't quote me. I don't think it's expensive. I think this is like $20, $30. or
Oh,
something like
really?
that.
Wow.
Yeah, don't quote me on that. Though.
Is it waterproof? Yes, it's me
Yeah.
Tools wants to know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's basically like reminds me of like those clappers you get at like baseball or basketball games. That's basically kind of what it is, but with an LED light in it.
That's cool.
I don't know if it's officially released yet. I think it's like
Oh, are we not supposed to be talking about
no.
it?
They said I could talk about it and everything. They sent me another little light, which is awesome. I didn't bring it, but it's a 35 millimeter like canister of film, but
Okay.
it's a light.
Oh, wow.
A little LED light, a little pocket light, and that's only $10.
Wow.
And I can't wait to actually use that one.
They really like this. And as James says, attaches to a drone.
This could technically,
Yeah?
yeah, depending on
Well,
your
wouldn't it
drone.
be too, how heavy was it?
It's not heavy at all.
Okay, when blown up?
Yeah, when it says air. Air
Well,
doesn't. It weighed exactly the same. It's just like
I'm giving him a dirty look right
she
now.
is. You can't see it. But yeah, so then I got a bunch of these effects filters. These are kind of were just in my bag, left in here from something else.
What is an effects filter?
So actually, I can show you with that. Check this out. Which one would be the better one? This one.
Does it make me look pretty?
Yeah. You can experiment. So hold it up to a light.
Hold this
The
up
camera,
to the light?
yeah.
Okay.
It does like
Nice.
there's different effects, like little
Ooh,
lens
cool.
flares and things
Let me
like
see
that.
another one.
Okay. Okay. Here's another one.
Ooh.
Little sparkles.
Nice.
Things like
I want
that.
some sparkles.
Yeah. It only works though with like a hot spot, like reflections off of cars and things like that.
Oh, okay.
Anything that has-
Interesting. Yeah.
Direct light, like a hot center point light.
Mopor wants to know why you have so much spy equipment.
Spy equipment.
This is not spy equipment.
I'm like, I don't know what's really covert about any of this.
James used to have a whole bunch of these filters back in the day for his Pentax K100.
Oh, Pentax, I know that. And then I brought an extra just 35 millimeter lens
Okay.
for my GH5, which is actually a 80, 60, 70. It's a 70 millimeter.
Because
Math.
they're cropped.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, deodorant.
Well,
It's gotta smell fresh.
Stink.
Some Sharpies. I got my switch pod in my bag here. Is there another lights? Oh, yeah.
I'm using a switch pod right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pat Flynn.
Speaking of Pathlin, I do brought these lights too. I always bring these.
Nice.
These are great because you can stack them.
Oh,
And
cool.
these are cheap. These are like
Yeah, those
20
are,
bucks, and
yeah.
they're awesome. They're little LED RGB lights.
Nice.
Super nice. But I usually bring that little flat one, which I kind of regret not bringing. Actually, you know what? It might still be in here now I think about it. It might actually be in the front.
If you just joined us, we're just doing a little behind the scenes photo shoot. You got it.
Yeah, love these lights.
Which brand is that?
This one is made by Andy Cine. It's the R1. I think this is like
Andy Simi?
Cine. Andy Cine. I believe these are like 60 bucks, 50 bucks.
Okay.
Metal, very durable, rechargeable.
I had somebody get the small rig version of that, and they had trouble connecting it to Bluetooth.
This doesn't have Bluetooth.
That doesn't. Okay,
Yeah, no.
so
I
it's
think
just
this
straight.
might actually. I think. I haven't messed with it that much. I just got it.
We're gonna use it today.
I figured I might as well bring it. It just showed up in the mail the other day. Speaking of small rig, I do have my small rig iPhone case. If I shoot it on my phone, actually I bring this everywhere. Not the iPhone in
I
there.
didn't know Small Rig had that kind of case.
Yeah, they have a few of them.
That's awesome.
It's nice, except if you have a bigger phone like I do, it's atrocious because it's really heavy.
Yeah.
It can't be your permanent case.
Put it on, your.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just for video creation.
It's just, I got it to keep it on there because a friend of mine had one, and I didn't realize he had the smaller phone because I was carrying it around while we were filming some stuff, and it was so cool. But I have the Max, and yeah, it's a little heavy.
All right, let me take. Oh!
And so like keeping it in the pocket, yeah, I did it for a couple of days with keeping it permanent, but no.
And you were like, no, that's not happening.
Yeah, but it is cool because it does have the moment mount system on here.
Oh, yeah,
you can
yeah.
actually put the moment lenses on here.
Moment has come a long way since I started covering them back in, God,
A long time ago.
the day.
Yeah. They actually, it's funny enough about Moment. They messaged me and wanted me to apply to work for them,
Oh, interesting.
which was a weird approach. They're like, "Hey, we like your stuff. Well, why don't you apply to work for us?" I'm like, well, if you're contacting me, and you like my stuff. Isn't that enough? It was not, because I applied and then never heard from them.
Oh no.
So I don't know what that was about. But they're in Seattle. If I remember
Oh,
right.
are they?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay.
Or like one of their headquarters or main office is in Seattle, which isn't very far from us. What else do I have? I think that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I do have one of my instant cameras. Always bring my. Watch this.
Whoa, fancy.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
That's it. Indie filter. That's it.
Nice.
Oh, a strap.
A strap. Okay. And what do you use the strap for?
That's for my instant camera.
Oh, okay.
My Polaroid.
Hold on. Okay, there we go.
That's all I got.
That's all we got. All right. So Callie says, fun facts. Phones and phone cases were modeled after man's hands. It's one of the big factors that have made women more susceptible to carpal tunnel.
Huh. Where's this study from? Wikipedia?
She does her research. When she comes up with fun facts,
Is it fun?
It's usually
I
accurate.
don't know if it's fun. I think it's interesting.
True.
I don't think getting
Carpal tunnel's fun, yeah. Yeah, Marcus says, where's the fun in that fact? Bandrain says, interesting. All right, this light is not doing my hair any favors. I might have to smooth it out for photos.
Well, this is terrible lights, though.
Well, it is really
We'll get
terrible
good
lights, yes.
They're fine.
I mean, it's just kitchen lights, so.
Let's see how it goes.
iPhone Mini didn't do very well. No, it didn't. It's from the book Invisible Women. Highly recommend. Oh yeah, you've told me about that book. I need to read that book. All right, so what questions do you guys have or things that you want to talk about? While I talk to you, Chris, do you want to start assembling and start picturing?
Picturing?
That's a word, right?
Well, if we're doing video, I'm already set up.
Oh, yeah. So you want to start with video?
Yeah. So I guess what I would need to know from you, so just like.
I'm just gonna leave you guys here while we kind of talk.
Okay.
Wait, can I zoom out a little? Can you do that on the iPhone?
Yeah, but I think you have to start in the wide angle lens to do it.
I'm in, but like, I guess I can't. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna be back to look at questions. Okay. So if you're doing video, if we're starting with video, I need to move this stuff out of the way actually.
Yeah, so I was wondering what you
because
wanted
this is
left
not
in the
part
shot.
of it.
You have to dress the background too.
I know. I had a really tough time.
I mean, it's not really not that bad from like this angle here.
It's not.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to shoot this way because
I can just load the background up with plants.
Yeah, because it's mostly hidden or like with
Okay.
plants from this.
So let me get this stuff out of the way.
And then you taking this one out too?
Yeah.
Let's move this over here. That way, can at least light.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
I broke it.
What'd you do? Oh, I see what you did.
Yep.
It can be fixed.
It can?
That happened to mine.
Oh my god. Okay, so let me show you guys what. It somehow opened the camera.
What'd you do?
Are we back?
Were we ever gone?
And yeah, it started buffering because I went to my app opened. Sorry about that. I don't know what y'all caught. So let me kind of rephrase that. We're gonna back up here. So I broke this light when I was doing when I was actually shooting for the Bold Video Bundle for the course itself. And here the power adapter went awry. So he was just explaining.
Yeah, so it's just like hot glued into place. So you can take it apart. It's like a couple screws in the front, and it's like slides out. And all I do is re-hot glue it back into place. And then when you put it in, you just have to be very careful. Then I don't recommend this light. It's actually that's that one sucky thing. Yeah, it's a great light. It was like $130, I think.
Yeah.
Right, I can't remember. Other than that, it's a great light. But just for that one reason, that's cheaply made right there.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
But it can be fixed.
Luria, leave the equipment alone. No, I'm really good with camera equipment. Obviously, I've been using it for like 18 years, and so I'm really good with it. But I was moving when I shot the Bold Video Bundle. It became very important to me the whole point was to simplify the tech. And that is one of the hardest things that you can do in life is simplify something, right? There's a quote, I don't know who it's from, is if I had more time, I would say less. And that is exactly what, my mission was with this program, to simplify the tech, because we can geek out all day long, but it doesn't help you get the job done quickly, easily, so you can get your message heard. And so you can create consistent content and stop procrastinating, because that's what I've seen so much is that people use the tech to procrastinate so that they don't have to show up on video because they don't really want to or they're not confident yet. What?
Or they're just scared.
They're scared, nervous. And like, what are people gonna say? Like, what are people gonna think? Like, no one's gonna watch me. Like, what do I say? All of that. So that was my whole point of the Bold Video Bundle, is to streamline it. So I call it a paint by numbers style system. But in order to shoot this paint by numbers style system, it required a heck of a setup. I had all of my varipoles. If you haven't watched the video on varipoles, you should go watch that. But I had all of my lights out. I had all of the things out, and I kept having to shift and move and move this angle and capture this angle, and it was intense, and it lasted, I don't know, like months. It was like 2 or 3 months that it took me to shoot that. I should have just had Chris come and do it all for me. But it was really good that I did it myself, I kept thinking, because I was learning how to I was taking my time so that I got it right? And Chris would have just gotten, like, okay, let's hurry this up, I'm sure, right? Like, I mean, I don't mean that in a negative way.
No, because I was the same way.
Yeah.
Sorry. So going back a little bit what you said about like when we first getting started and you're like, oh, you're procrastinating, you're putting things off, like you're keeping yourself back, and that's because you're probably afraid of being in front of the camera, and you're gonna in your head you're gonna say that you're gonna suck or you're gonna be terrible, and guess what? You will. That's just inevitable. So do it now and get it out of the way.
Yes, exactly.
Because the next time you're gonna watch it back and be like, ooh, and then you're gonna see what you need to do.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be better the next time, and then you're probably still not gonna be great. It's just a slow progression. You should look at my first stuff. It was horrible.
So was mine.
I was awful. It was
awful.
The tech was bad. All of it was bad, but I got it out of the way, and now I'm okay. I'm not great, but I'm better.
I don't think any one of us thinks we're great, right? But like
we're our own personality.
We're our own personality. But if you are struggling with the tech setups, guys, by the way, Thursday, I'm gonna take care of you. Like I've got a training that goes over what you need to know about the 3 keys of creating content confidently. So we're gonna drop that link. If you have not set up your tech video setup, like what is he doing? He's over there blowing. I'm like, what is happening? But if you haven't gotten, that's funny, blowing the light up. If you haven't gotten your video set up, then come join me on Thursday, and I am going to pour my heart and soul into helping you get out of your own way. Sound good? I made my own uplight to throw color on the wall from some RGB LEDs. Awesome. That's fantastic. I started with a couple of 400 watt painting lights. I started with such simple tech. We have this light going on right here to shine some light over here because the camera angle.
I think it's really cool. It spreads a lot of light like that.
That's impressive.
Right?
Are you throwing light?
It's a little bouncy. So every time I was trying to grab it, it bounced.
The camera angle kind of captures some of that. So I have to put Callie's painting back up. It fell. Sorry, Callie. It didn't damage it. But I wind up it right here in the middle. And then Callie's painting, which is beautiful. And it's being protected down there, back there. And then I wanted to light up that background. A lot of people have real trouble with the backgrounds, which is also something we cover in the Bold Video Bundle. But that can just like casting that light. If I didn't have that, let me turn it off so you can see. So if I didn't have that, then wait, hold on, Chris, move your hand real quick.
I'm sorry, I'm working.
I know. Then it looks like very just a lot plainer, right? Like it just kind of gets dark back there depending on the light and all of that. So I need to set the power settings on this camera. But anyway, okay, he's working. Trying. If I wouldn't get in his way. Yes, the light just passed wind, yes. All right, so you want me to hold something?
I'm experimenting.
Okay, he's experimenting.
So maybe we'll see.
If you need other lights, I have a ton of lights. I just can't use that light.
That's okay. It's these buttons, they're so reflective.
Wait, hold it. Where's the
The what?
The duster? Yeah.
I've been this.
But and also, so I do want
That on?
it on and off. I think is important to
Okay.
capture both. But I have to plug my computer in to get that
Okay, well I'll get it as is, right?
as off. Yeah.
So you got both?
Marcus, can we start the shoot? No, I have to blow up the light.
Yeah, blow it up.
That's funny. Are you guys having fun? Are you enjoying this behind the scenes? So I mentioned I'm trying to declutter. I've had those piñatas from when.
That was a long time ago.
I know, for years. So you remember Pocket Callie, when Callie used to come over here and hang out on a green screen, and she would pop up in the corner of, if you super chat actually, like that would happen. You remember that? Well, those piñatas are from those days, and I literally posted on Facebook Marketplace to try and get rid of them, and not a single person is like,
oh my god.
like, I know them. But there are other piñatas posted. It was like, somebody take my piñatas, please. Do you want some piñatas, Chris?
No, okay.
I'm okay.
I thought those were from EYR. Didn't you have one for that?
Oh, probably. James says it's keeping me from sending out the long list of emails that I'm supposed to be focusing on. Sorry. Bantering went with your suggestion for a dark wall background. Really like it, but it sure shows the least imperfections in the wall. Decided to go green screen. I actually don't mind those imperfections. My background up there, it shows imperfections as well, and I kind of dig it. It adds a little like extra oomph to it.
Oomph.
I don't know how to say that.
Well, and a tip to that, I don't know what their setup is, but if it is a dark background, you can just throw on
Do you want a light stand?
a light. This is look on.
Oh.
You can throw on a color backdrop light of some kind, and those imperfections will disappear.
I think that's what they did.
You said they put a green screen up.
No, I mean the dark background with a LED light.
Oh.
I'm guessing because that's usually what I suggest. But like, you know how you complain about mine?
I do?
Yeah,
Oh,
you complain about my
Sometimes,
background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little crinkly.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, hey, this is what matters.
I guess that's what matters. Graham says, I recorded a piece to camera about 30 minutes of me building a wall for a shed, but didn't have it in video mode. No, you just took a picture of your chest. That's hilarious.
No,
You know what? That has honestly happened to all of us.
Oh, you have no idea.
Like, it's
I've
seriously.
been on paid gigs where I'm getting paid some good money.
No.
Good money.
No.
And all I get is me hitting the record at the end, so it's just me like walking away. Forgetting to press the record.
Don't hire Chris. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Chris is great.
Freaking out. What saved me was that the client was like, you know what? Hey, we should actually do this a little bit differently and do it over here. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I didn't like that idea.
Oh my God, Chris.
Woo!
You triple check everything
Yeah.
every time you shoot anything.
Yep.
Like, you know, I don't know how many times I've recorded without audio and had to redo it.
Don't
Like,
forget your memory card when you show up.
I don't use memory cards because the way we set up around here.
I've done that a couple times.
Yeah, well, on site shoots for sure.
Yeah.
So Grim says, everyone wants to know the best thing, but what's the most annoying thing about the Sony ZV-E10? Great question. Excuse me. So I will show you what the most annoying thing is. So I did it. Sorry. Woo. So I did a video from my last client studio build where we do custom studio builds for people. And I did a video about why I chose an older camera versus the Sony ZV-E10. And this, if you didn't watch that video, that would be super helpful. This is one of those reasons. This button right here on the Sony ZV-E10 gets hit by our students and clients a lot. And then that puts them in a bad mode, or not the mode that they want, right? And so this button is really easy to hit. Now, what they did on the Sony ZV-E10 II was really helpful, because what they did was they changed that to a switch instead of a button. And that means that camera is no longer that annoying. So yay, hopefully that helps. All right, feels like I'm watching an episode of MacGyver.
Sometimes that's what it is.
Fair enough.
You make it work.
Yeah, Chris is very good at MacGyvering.
I was called that during the
You
EYR.
were during EYR, our Expand Your Reach virtual event that was such a hit. He was here MacGyvering, to fix things as we went along because, we had a ton of tech. Yeah. I don't know if you guys remember how much tech we had in this little apartment. Like, we had that whole area full of computers. We had a jib. We
We did have a jib.
We did have a jib. We didn't use the jib very much.
Yeah, it was kind of a, hey, we have a jib, let's use it.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like, why
Didn't
not? Yeah, so during that, we had so much tech that, of course, things were going wrong. Not that y'all saw it from a viewer's perspective, because that's what we're really good at as a team, is fixing stuff so that you don't have to have a bad experience. But yeah, Chris was called MacGyver during that whole process. He was really good at that.
I remember Greg saying like, "Oh, but that's not what that's used for." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but it'll work."
I love that. Hold on, I'm just reading here. One of the most annoying things about the ZBE 10 Mark I is no support to record to an SSD.
Oh, I know what he means.
What?
Direct record. So you can. So this has USB-C out, and it means you put an SSD card in to record.
Oh, yeah.
Directly to an SSD, like.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was reading SD. Sorry, I did say SSD, but I was reading SD.
Is that what he said?
Huh?
So he said SSD or no?
Yeah, he did say SSD. No such thing as too much tech in response to Marcus's question, how much tech is too much? MacGyvering is James's jam. That's awesome. All right, you guys. I'm gonna, here. Am I in your shot? Right now he's capturing
Actually, no.
the mic or the stream deck?
Mike.
The mic. That one is a little bent up, but because I travel with it.
Travel? You bring a microphone when you travel?
Of course I bring a microphone when I travel. Who
So
do you think I am?
So professional. You are a live streaming pro.
All right, we're gonna get to work because we have a ton to shoot and we could gab all day. But if Thursday you're free and you have not set up your video tech setup, so if you are not creating content consistently, if tech overwhelms you, if you're not sure what to do with the gear that you bought, because we have a free gear list and you bought the stuff that we told you to buy, but it's just sitting there, then come on Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific, livestreamingpros.com/create. And I'm going to take care of you, get you sorted, get you out of your own way, which is the most important thing, is getting you past that lack of knowing what to do next, right? So, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us behind the scenes. You'll see the results of this on social and on our website as we get them up. But I really appreciate you hanging out and great questions and conversation. Say bye, Chris.
Bye.
Have a great day, everyone. Bye. Yes, I'm going to end.